Hey Bulls Nation! Before we dive into today's mind-blowing story, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss out on the hottest Chicago Bulls updates. You won't want to miss this one. Chicago Bulls rookie makes controversial statement about NBA legend. Who do you think is the greatest scorer in NBA history? The current crop of NBA rookies has been making some of the wildest claims we've ever heard, and our very own Chicago Bulls rookie, Matas Buzelis, has one that's sure to turn heads. In a recent appearance on the Deep 3 podcast, Buzelis was asked if there was any NBA hill he'd be willing to die on. His answer? He believes Carmelo Anthony is the greatest scorer of all time. Carmelo Anthony is the greatest scorer of all time, Buzelis declared. I think Carmelo Anthony is like a 5-level scorer. Post-ups, layups, mid-range, threes, and off the dribble. He did everything. People don't realize how insane it was to guard him. He'd make a move, get fouled, not get the call, then make the same move again and just cook you. Now, don't get us wrong. Carmelo Anthony is an incredible scorer. But he ranks 10th on the all-time regular season scoring list and doesn't even crack the top 10 in playoff scoring. He never averaged 30 points in a season, and his career average is just 22.5 points per game. For comparison, Michael Jordan has a career average of 30 points per game. Part of being the best scorer is actually scoring more points. Let's dive deeper into why Buzelis's opinion might be so controversial. Carmelo Anthony's career is indeed impressive. He entered the NBA in 2003 as the 3rd overall pick by the Denver Nuggets, quickly making a name for himself as a prolific scorer. His ability to score from anywhere on the court made him a nightmare for defenders. Whether it was his quick first step, his powerful post moves, or his deadly jump shot, Carmelo had the full offensive package. But does that make him the greatest scorer of all time? Throughout his career, Carmelo has had some unforgettable performances. He scored a career-high 62 points in a game against the Charlotte Bobcats in 2014, showcasing his scoring prowess. He has also been a 10-time NBA All-Star, a 6-time All-NBA team member, and won the NBA scoring title in 2013. However, when we talk about the greatest scorer of all time, longevity and consistency at an elite level play a crucial role. Players like Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and LeBron James not only scored a lot of points but did so consistently over long careers, often in high-stakes playoff situations. Another aspect to consider is the impact on winning. While Carmelo Anthony has had an impressive individual career, his teams have often fallen short in the playoffs. Anthony has made it past the first round of the playoffs only twice in his career and has never played in an NBA Finals. On the other hand, legends like Michael Jordan and LeBron James have not only scored at an elite level but have also led their teams to multiple championships, proving their ability to perform when it matters most. Buzelis's admiration for Carmelo might stem from the unique style and flair that Anthony brought to the game. Carmelo's scoring ability was often a beautiful display of basketball skill and creativity. His jab steps, step-backs, and fadeaway jumpers were a spectacle to watch. For young players like Buzelis, who grew up watching Carmelo's highlights, it's easy to see why they might hold him in such high regard. However, this trend of young players naming somewhat unconventional choices as the greatest or the GOAT is becoming more common. Players like Brandon Miller calling Paul George the GOAT, despite George never having been to an NBA Finals, reflects a generational shift in how greatness is perceived. It seems younger players value individual skill sets and highlight-worthy performances, sometimes over the traditional metrics of success like championships and career totals. It's also worth noting the influence of social media and the highlight culture on these opinions. Today's young players have grown up in an era where highlights and social media clips often define a player's reputation more than their actual achievements on the court. Carmelo Anthony's scoring highlights are undoubtedly some of the most exciting to watch, which might explain why Buzelis and others hold him in such high esteem. In conclusion, while Matas Buzelis's opinion that Carmelo Anthony is the greatest scorer of all time is certainly controversial, it reflects a broader trend among the new generation of NBA players. They seem to value individual skill and style, sometimes over traditional metrics of success. Whether you agree or not, it's an interesting perspective that adds to the rich tapestry of NBA debates. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you're always up to date with the latest Chicago Bulls news. Thanks for watching.